Hi. So Puma has been backing to both elite performers and grassroots stories. What is your vision with events like High Rocks in a country that's still warming up to fitness as a culture?
See, I think a couple of things. I think as the number one sports brand in the country, we've always seen it as our responsibility to push sports culture forward and to build the ecosystem. Right now, you cannot do that by investing in one or two sports. You can neither do that by just investing in professional sport. Right, you have to invest across the spectrum and grow it collectively. So for us, we look at both professional sport as well as participative sport as equally important. They of course cater to two very different buckets, right? So your professional sport will have professional athletes as well as the fans around the game, and then participative sport is more about the individual athlete, what they gain from the sport, and not necessarily at a professional level, could be at different levels of performance, right? So I think for us both are equally important. I think what we also chase is scale as much as we chase credibility, right? So as a sports brand, for us, when we invest in a partnership, it's not just about how many people it's reaching, it's also the degree to which it's impacting people, the credibility that it brings to us through the partnership, and that's really how we evaluate such events, right? So we would invest at grassroots, we would back upcoming athletes, we would back elite athletes, we would back participative sport. I think our concept is to be invested across, because I think realistically, with a country like ours with such a young population, there is massive potential, but we are not at the fitness levels that we should be globally, right? And every developing country, if you see, they take sport and fitness very seriously, right? So I do think that building this culture and this ecosystem is very critical to our growth as a nation, right? So I think we are very bullish on doing this across the spectrum. So I think specifically when it comes to High Rocks, I think with participative sport culture really picking up, right? With running being, for example, one of the fastest growing sports in the country, I think people will continue to look for newer formats to challenge themselves. I think sport is also now becoming like it's replacing typical social get-togethers, right? People are using sport and fitness as a way to meet each other and have a good time, right? So I think community building also becomes a very important part of events like this. I also think, interestingly, with events like this, it's not at scale, right? It's not 40,000, 50,000, it's limited access. So you do see that the people coming in are very involved. And for a brand like ours, that's great, right? Because I think everybody today struggles with consumers that are not very engaged, right? And are easily they drop off the journey at any point, right? So to have somebody as a consumer who is super engaged, who's already thinking about training for the next High Rocks while still competing in this one, it's a great way to have sustained engagement, right?
Yeah.
And a very deep engagement with the consumer, which is something every brand looks forward to. So I think for us, frankly, globally, we've seen this as well. It's been a great partnership. We have the access to athletes who are very serious about fitness, who are very serious about High Rocks, and hence very invested in any communication or engagement that we do with them, right? So I think from that touch point, High Rocks is great on credibility, it's great on the right target audience, it's great on experience, it's great on our goal of building the fitness ecosystem through different ways in the country. So I think it ticks off a lot of boxes for us, and I think that's one of the reasons why we continue to invest in this partnership and value it the way that we do.
Got it.
Sporting ecosystem in itself develops, we benefit as a player of the ecosystem, right? So we are very clear that what we don't want to do is push our product at the forefront of what we communicate, right? It's about pushing you to get into fitness, it's about inspiring you to take up a sport, it's about building that fitness mindset, appreciating what sport has to offer. And if you see, a lot of the stuff that we've done has actually been with that goal, right? So in 23, for example, we launched our Let There Be Sport campaign, right? And that was really about, hey, like, do not treat sport as an extracurricular in your curriculum, or don't treat it as like a hobby in your resume, because the fact is a lot of life skills is what you learn through sport at a young age, right? So for us, again, it was, we need a fundamental mindset shift we have to develop as a country, and that shift comes from taking sports seriously, right? So product was frankly not even a touch point there, right? It was more about a mindset shift and a movement, and something that we continue to invest in, right? Similarly, like a Puma and Bumble run that we did was more about introducing young people to running for the first time, right? Because it can seem very daunting for a lot of people, and typically we've seen that running is like above 30 male centric sport, right? So this is a way to tell people, hey, no, running's fun, you can find your own way to get into the sport, but to encourage them to make that first step, right? So it's okay if you just go a 2 kilometer or 3 kilometer, that's fine, right? It's your first touch point to the sport. So I think a lot of our initiatives are really about how do we get more people into the ecosystem, how do we develop the ecosystem. So even things like when we did the You Need Balls campaign with our women cricketers last year, right? The point was we want more women to take up sport, and we can only do that when we build up the women that we have, right? So everything that we do actually, especially with regards to sport, I think product is the last leg, and something that we don't push. We treat it as a result of everything that we do. I think our primary goal is to push, the adoption of fitness and the adoption of sport in the country.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.